Hello, hello. Welcome back to day 65 of this Shiny Living Dex thing that I'm still crazy enough to do, despite only getting 4 in a year. How is everyone doing today? I'm not really going to stay on the screen too long, given how, once again, I will be having a shorter day today. It will probably go for about 2.5, maybe 3 hours today, given how I'm actually starting on time. And we're starting Articuno at 7,200 resets, which means that we're going to be getting to odds today. If we're averaging about 500 resets an hour, it'll come fairly quickly. So I don't want to like harbor on that too long. So that way we can just like jump right into it. Since ending yesterday, we actually had a new follower as well again. Their name is Frozen Fangs, so thank you for following. Thank you so much for that. I don't know if I should start like replaying those follows whenever they do occur, but I still want to make it a thing to like thank everybody who does follow. But yeah, I am feeling better today than I was yesterday. I still need to talk a little bit softer because Cat's currently still sleeping. I'm definitely feeling a lot better today than I was feeling yesterday. The sniffles will probably still be there. The sudden cough may also still arise. But I do dramatically feel better. I don't think it's going to be gone by tomorrow either. So sorry if you hate kind of like hearing those noises. I kind of try to keep them at a down or to a minimum, but you know, sometimes things can just kind of crop up whenever you're sick. But it's also why I sound probably still a little bit more congested or nasally. That's the reason why. But this time I actually have like stuff with me to actually help with the, like, to try and keep the sniffles down at least a little bit. But things are still obviously going to slip through the cracks. You never know. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't know why I just now thought of this. I probably want to put on like different music this time around, actually. So let's actually do that. I don't know what music I kind of want to play today. What's some more relaxing video game music? What if we put on... What if we put on Mario Kart music? For fun. This is a 3-hour one, so this should be perfect. Oh god, okay. So the song that the video starts off with is Coconut Mall, because of course it is. Who's ready to get Coconut Malled on a Pokemon stream? Alright, I should get that set up real quick. I don't know why I didn't think to do this first. I thought I was just going to enjoy like the Pokemon music, but you know, maybe I just want something different today. Like after I started getting into it. Let's see here. So I need to turn on browser music and I need to mute this specific game. Alright, okay, cool. So that's now muted. And of course the browser isn't picking up the music properly, as I'm getting Coconut Malled in my own ears. Oop. Let's see here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I already lost it. There we go. It's also really loud. I apologize. That should be better. I love playing like just like silly songs during these streams because like why not? It's always fun to have different music. You don't want to drive yourself insane with the same music over and over and over again. Yeah. It is possible that, you know, Articuno could shine with the Coconut Mall theme going, which would be an absolute shame, but That's how it goes sometimes, you know? Though I gotta say, it would be hysterical for Articuno to shine during Coconut Mall. So with the Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2 being out, I wonder how people are still feeling about Mario Kart World, aside from the price. We're not gonna talk about the price, just the idea of Mario Kart World. Think they'll bring back Coconut Mall? That'd be really funny. Oh boy. I mean, Coconut Mall. I do think that they probably could bring it back, but I don't know what they're going to do for World, like, fully. It'd be a great game to have, like, every single Mario Kart track in it eventually. Like, over time, could you imagine having, like, some of the Double Dash, like, races going on? Oh, what song we got today? We got Sunshine Airport from 8. A lot of these songs will be new to me because I haven't heard a lot of the Mario Kart songs. I wasn't really a big fan of Mario Kart. That was more of Cat's game than mine. I was more of a Mario Party kind of fan. Maybe that's what I should do next time. I should play Mario Party music. I did also think about, like, playing Final Fantasy music, but some of the Final Fantasy music, like I don't know, I don't want battle music, I guess. Upbeat music's fine, but, like, what? I don't think battle, I mean, I guess I'm going into battle with Articuno over and over again. It is a struggle trying to go for shinies. But I just want to have, you know, a goofy fun time. Oh boy. I'm kind of just messing with stuff on my desk now again. Oh yeah, the one, like, coin that I used to flip previously on streams, I don't know where that coin went. There's also, like, a piece of a pen that I messed with as well, and I don't know where that went either. It's probably behind the books that I have on my desk. I need to eventually get a bookshelf in this room. I have a bunch of books and DVDs I want to put up. Especially so I can get the ones that are on my desk off of it. Because, like, currently I have, what, 5 books on here? I think it's 5. I need to move this stuff. Let's see, what do I have on this desk currently anyway? I'm just rambling about stuff now. Alright, so... Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, right, I forgot. I have, like, webtoons that got turned into books on here. Alright. So, let's see. What do I have on here? Well, it'd help if I... Right, books. Manga, they face the other way. Okay, so I got Plunderer Volume 2. Which, you know what, actually, I can put these on my desk now, think about it. Ah! We gotta reset. Oh yeah, there's plenty of space on my desk for it. Alright, so we got Plunder Volume 2. We got... no space in the desk, never mind. This is why I couldn't get them in the desk to begin with. Let's fit over here. Okay, cool. Alright, so Plunder Volume 2 can fit with Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Okay. Why am I organizing while I'm trying to do shiny hunting? Okay, cool, it fits perfectly on that desk. Okay. Where can I put I'm the Grim Reaper? I've been meaning to get, like, my desk cleaned out for a little while, but, like, I really need that bookshelf, man, you know? I don't have space in that drawer. This one's holding my microphone, arm. Alright, well. I guess then the Grim Reaper's just going to stay over here. And the other book I have on here, because I thought it was 5, it was 4, is 101 sci-fi movies. So essentially, what does it say? You must see before you die. And can you believe that the sci-fi movie it starts with is Star Wars? Oh my god, I actually have space on my desk now? Oh my god. I can put stuff out of the way finally? Feels so weird. Because like I always had like this like space on my desk that was like open, and I had the books there because once again didn't have anywhere to put them. Like it looks like I still just moved into this room. All these boxes from 2 years ago. I don't know, maybe in the coming weeks I can get a bookshelf in here. No, I'd probably have to mount it to the wall. It's actually interesting. The bookshelf that's in the living room right now for all of Kat's books, because she has the whole thing full of just books. And like I think the bottom shelf has like board games. Like we don't even have that mounted to the wall. I don't know how that thing stays up. Like it's like staying up out of pure spite. That's right, you think I'm gonna fall, but I'm not gonna. I know we talked about anchoring it to the wall, but we don't know where the stud is in that wall. And if it's not anywhere where the bookshelf is, well then we're not gonna be able to anchor it anyway. We're not gonna be able to move it. That also kind of makes it a little bit hard in here, because like, hey Master, how are you doing today? Trying to hit me with a shiny surprise? I did some math. Like math. I did some measuring. I guess adjacent math tied to it. Where I can get 3 different bookshelves in this room that would go perfect with all like the stuff that I have. Because I already have like some like, not like nightstands, but like they are stacked like similar to nightstands that hold like the cloth baskets. And so I'm partially like using that as a storage shelf for some things. But I had those before I moved, so. Oh. Because like, I don't know how to like accurately describe my room. It's a fairly small room. But it's not like a closet, you know? Like it's an actual room. It's like a, I guess you could equate it to like just a small study, I guess. And not like a bedroom. But this desk that I have in here where all my stuff sits on it takes up a good chunk of the one of the walls. It gives just enough room for the closet door beside it to open up fully. But then like the rest of the room is kind of like just filled up with boxes and like a tote. So I think having more vertical space would help with the bookshelves. That's why I think I can fit 3 in here. One of the walls actually used to be a chalkboard wall before I painted over it. We still have the chalk paint, but like it was like a very odd corner of the room. Because instead of there being only 4 walls in here, there's a 5th wall. Because they I don't know why they wanted to cut it short, but they cut it short and then made it a diagonal. So I got 5 walls in here, and that 5th wall was the chalkboard wall. Like in retrospect, I probably should have kept like some part of it unpainted so I could use it as kind of like a pseudo like scheduling board. Could you just imagine like walking in here or like doing like a little quote unquote office tour, or you just see like chalkboard, like just black chalkboard backing on a wall with the schedule? So I really need to, I would use it for like scheduling of like the YouTube videos. I had to use that recently for figuring out what was going to get posted when, so I can make thumbnails for a lot of the videos. Especially like the Resident Evil ones. Why do I feel like I'm not listening to Mario Kart? Mount Wario. That would probably explain that. Wario time. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to still do in this like room. And you're still trying to repair the place. Mainly for flooring in the kitchen. It kind of eats up a bit of the resources that you have at your disposal. Yeah, I mean, there's like other books in here also that I kind of need to figure out what to do with. I have... Oh, let me actually grab it. Oh, also we hit 7,300. Wow, alright. Alright, aside from the 2 Pokemon... Alright, so I have... I don't know how to grab it without it, like... being kind of out. Alright. I have... And I don't know why. Kat and I got this one time, probably because I thought it was funny. We have this book called Webster's New Universal Dictionary of the English Language, unabridged. And let me see what year it's from. This thing is so old. It's from 1976. And this behemoth has Capper on it somehow. How many pages? Can you tell me? I could safely tell you it has over 2,100 pages. It probably has closer to 20, probably 24. It doesn't label them all the way out, because there's a whole like section at the end of it. But like getting books like this, these really massive books for like zero. I thought it was always really. I have no idea where I'm gonna put that on a bookshelf. It's like, what are you gonna do with a book that massive and that heavy? Because that book probably weighs a good 10 pounds. But don't take that to gospel. I don't take that to heart. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm bad at guesstimating weights. Let's see here. What's this again? Circuit theme from Double Dash. You'd think I probably would have remembered that, because there was an achievement for retro achievements where you have to like get like the par time or beat the dev par time or something like that. And I tried that for like a good 3 hours. Like all in one session, I mean. Dude, Double Dash is one of those games where like I kind of wish I was good at it, because everybody like loves Double Dash. But like this controller, this Logitech controller that I use for like games like this or like Shinobi and stuff like that, it's not good for stuff like Double Dash because of how long the triggers are for grinding, or not grinding, or drifting. Maybe if I got like, I have a GameCube controller in here. I wonder if I could get like a adapter, so that way I could play with it like Double Dash on my computer. Maybe that's what I should do. I should like try to get like adapters for like all the controllers so I can play them with like their native controllers. But I love this Logitech controller. It's worked great. It's kind of interesting. Logitech has been making a lot of like better quality stuff. I remember back whenever I was younger, Logitech was seen as like the poor man's like computer accessories. But like, Logitech has come quite far. Like, yeah, sure, it's not like if I throw this controller against the wall, it's probably going to fall apart. Whereas like other controllers, where if I throw out the wall, it'd probably break the wall before falling apart. But like I'm not throwing it against the wall, so I mean it's holding it together quite nicely. I mean, I haven't had any problems. I know that Kai, whenever he's doing his multi-hunt, that his controller keeps disconnecting every so often. I had that issue with this controller, but he's also using an Xbox controller. What song we got today? DK Summit from Wii. Yeah, it's odd because like the last time I had a controller that felt like this was the PS2 controller. Like it just felt like the thing would never break. I mean, I used my PS2 controllers for so long that the padding on the thumbsticks wore off. And it's a controller I don't, like I have it, but I don't know where it's at right now. One of my Xbox controllers is also very similar on its right stick. Its rubber's wearing off. But I've also had that controller for like 7 years. And then like I have this like used Pro controller, like one of the like metal ones, and like or the Xbox Pro controller. It's already falling apart. Like I don't get it. And also like two of the thumbsticks, maybe from me spinning the controller or the control sticks during some like games, it's tore off the rubberized like tops of those thumbsticks, and I don't like. Man, what happened to quality control? Like I had to at one point take the controller apart so that way I could Gorilla Glue. Maybe it was just super glue. The a piece for the trigger, the right trigger, to like work again. Oh, it's the song that Doug Duck uses in like all his videos. Mute City from Mario Kart 8. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like classic controllers were built. I mean, I say that, and then like the controller for not controller, the GameCube consoles, like one of the most, for some reason, like indestructible, like box-shaped consoles there are. I don't know how they managed to make that marveling feat where that GameCube is just super resilient towards like damage. I think the one that I have is a silver one. Oh, sorry. I dropped the controller I was trying to grab. Maybe I should, you know what? Maybe I should get a webcam and just have it like pointed down at the mat, so I could like show off a bunch of stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool. I have like a GameStop like like repurposed, not repurposed, but like I have a GameStop branded GameCube controller. Like those are the triggers. Also, it has like, it's like, you know, like the original GameCube controller has the Z button, right? Well, this controller has another button, and it's meant for turbo. But like, also the C stick feels weird. It feels stiff, and like the D-pad also feels like it doesn't click. It feels like it has like one of those like pads underneath it. But it just overall feels weird. Like all the other buttons feel fine. Like clicking the two sticks and pushing the buttons feels fine. But for some reason, like, I don't know. It's like modern day controllers just aren't as good. They're like a shelter. And like, this is to kind of bring it back to that Logitech controller. Like, this is a fairly modern-ish controller, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe they just got better at making the controller. like from Logitech. Yeah. In a lot of cases, I actually prefer this Logitech controller. Though I will say it is a little weird. Like whenever we were playing Metroid Prime, in order to do certain actions, I had to like move how I held the controller in order to actually like do some of the actions. We got Cloud Top Cruise, also from 8. All those birds look similar. But still, like, I don't know. There's just a lot of like things that like over time have become a lot worse. Like I couldn't imagine buying a PS2 controller like today. Like if it was made to like today. It's like they didn't want to make the plastic as hard so they could produce more units. But then again, I also have this like die-cast like so like whenever Beyond Light released in Destiny, they released a die-cast like was it a Splinter of Darkness? That's like actual metal. I guess it's part of the die-cast, but like it's so weird how like this piece of metal that looks like Pyramid's head, or Pyramid's head, that looks like Pyramid Head, his head. Like it's wild that like something as simple as just this feels so good to hold, and yet a couple years later, whenever they released Final Shape, the tower like replica model thing that they sent out for people, it feels so fake. Like it doesn't feel like a top tier quality item like this, like simple Splinter of Darkness over here. Or even like the ghost stands, or it's just like a little it's just like a round base, a little, I don't know. I don't want to call it plastic, but like hardened plastic, like tube sticking up into a ghost shell. Like those feel better than even the tower, which is wild. Also, for some reason this one is in the wrong way. I don't remember where I got the Generalist ghost shell either. I don't know. Like I said, maybe I should get a webcam just to show off some of the stuff that I have. I think that'd be a fun like little show and tell stream. Oh, you also get to see that Cat did my nails. She wanted to paint like my nails, so she painted them pink. And like it looks so looked funny. I can just use Air Server and stream from my phone cam. I suppose, but like I'd rather it just like be connected to like my computer, so I can actively control it better than like my phone can. Because for some reason, a lot of the times whenever I open my camera, it always starts in front facing, and I don't like that. Let's see here. We got Neo Bowser City from 7. Like also, if I have a webcam attached to like the monitor, I can angle it better if need be. Rather than trying to like set my phone on top of my monitors in a weird funky way. Because at least then I have access to both my hands. Yeah, I could show stuff like that giant dictionary I was talking about, the one that's like over 2,100 pages. I can show that Generalist shell, the diecast stuff, the manga and books that I have. The controller that I've mentioned the name before. Also, amassed here, have a fun raffle since we hit 7,400. Oh yeah, I also forgot about the puka that I have. that has my Alexa sitting on top of it. So also another thing for Destiny is this kind of like fish, this flying fish thing called a puka. It also lights up and has its own stand, and it still feels more real. And that's the DLC before Final Shape, Lightfall. And its item still feels better than that tower. The tower feels like it was a knockoff. Yeah, I have all sorts of different things that I think would be cool to like just show off. Like whether it be just like a quick segment in stream or just have a whole stream about showing off the stuff. I could show off Kat's like cool art that she has. That she's done. That I keep in here because I like her art. I just have a bunch of stuff in here, man. Thing, and this is, I essentially have like most of my life's like bottled up in one room. So I guess that's to be kind of expected. I have both her and my bow in here. I have a compound and she has a recurve. Though I don't think I can get the recurve on screen. That thing is so long. I guess a compound it really isn't that much different, but compounds you know. When most people see when most people see bows, they see either compound or long bows. They don't really see recurves too often. That's also, I said most people. There's other stuff in here that like I guess I could show off that I don't really have much strong ties to, but like some of the stuff in here is Cat. Like there's a Nightmare Before Christmas, like I think Jack and Sally like figure set that I can see. There's another one I'm seeing that's like upside down, but I can't read it. It's probably the Todoroki one. Not Todoroki, Tamaki from My Hero Academia. I also got it. You'd also be able to see like my pretty little desk mat that I use for all the streams. If I angled just right, you could see the pajama bottoms I'm wearing. I got Christmas ones on, guys. You know, Christmas in April. It's never too early to celebrate, right? All right, so the song we got now is the main menu from DS. I don't know. There's so many things in here. Like just a couple weeks ago, mainly for like me, and not like for stream or stuff like that, but I could, I guess, do it for stream. Like if I could ever get the hookups for like PS2 and GameCube and stuff like that. I like pulled out like all the games that I had in my tote whenever I moved, like from my parents' house. I had to like get totes for certain things. I had two totes. I don't know where the second one went, but I had two totes, and like one of them had like 90% of my games in it, as well as a whole bunch of other like dragon figurines and statues. And like just like a couple weeks ago, I dug out all the games, and so now they're all just sitting on top of the tote. So I intended to get a bookshelf like a couple weeks ago, but then everything with Cat kind of happened, and so now we're just waiting on her to get squared away. But oh well. Things crop up, and you know, never know what to expect. We got Wild Woods from Mario Kart 8. By the way, so I know I've been talking about like a lot of stuff that I have that I always think is kind of cool. And like, you know, for anyone who's listening in chat or like anyone on YouTube, like what are some things that you have that you think are pretty cool that you don't usually talk about? Like another thing that I have in here that like I know that plenty of people probably do have one of these, but I have a I guess the best way of describing it is a fox mask. Like just like the masquerade fox mask. And it has like tassels on the sides of it. I thought it was really cool. It'd be like one of those ones that like you could wear over the front of your face, or you could like wear off to like on the side of your head. I thought this was really cool. For the longest time, it sat on the corner of Kat and I's photo that we have that I keep in here. Back during, I think, our first year of dating, maybe our second. I probably should look at the date on the back of the photo again. But like seeing that I love foxes and like I'm a big fan of kitsunes, I thought the mask was like a really cool thing for me to like find and get. I don't remember where I got it though. I mean, maybe it was for like a Halloween thing, but I truly don't remember where I got it. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised it's lasted this long. Now, I probably had it for maybe 4 or 5 years now. So it survived a whole move. Check these shiny chances. Nope, none. Koopa Cape from Wii. There's just a whole bunch of random things in here. I have I have another Xbox controller in here that's just whoop. All right, well, I had another Xbox controller in here that is sitting on like it's supposed to be a headset stand that I don't even use for my headset. I solely use it for the controllers, because I set my headset on my microphone arm whenever I'm not using it. And so now I'm just using a microphone stand, or not a microphone stand, a headphone stand for my controllers, and my microphone arm as a headrest. It's wild. So put this back without disconnecting the cable. Connect to the microphone. Perfect. Ignore the thump that you heard. When you try to slide the controllers back into place. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, now things are trying to fall into my drink. Yeah, this microphone stand, or this microphone arm that Kat got me, along with the Wavelength 3 that I use for like streaming and stuff like that, is so good. It's so simple. I did not know that microphone arms were so simple. I thought they used more than just like springs for tension. But yeah, it actually has her Christmas present for me in it. Come on, there we go. Yeah, and by like in it, I mean she had gotten me some like cherry blossom like Lego things that you could like build, and yeah, it's like sitting in the springs. Because since I already have the microphone set up in a way to where I don't really need to like raise or lower it, I just need to turn it. They like sit perfectly in it. Okay, we got Yoshi Circuit from what? GCN? From Mario Kart 8. Yeah, they're just kind of like sitting, like they're like in between the spring and the metal part of the arm. So I think that it's just kind of like pretty to look at. Like my desk is busy. And it's solely from all like the just random knickknacks I have on it. I probably should clear out my desk a little bit again. It was clear at one point. But oh well. Oh, but also now I have to worry about So so someone I know gave me 2 monitors just because he could, because he got like replacement ones, like with like a stand and everything for like mounting them, and so he just gave me 2 monitors. I don't even know what kind of monitors they are. I think they're Asus. It's just like, I already have 2 monitors on my desk, right? The one that we're currently like for streaming and stuff like that, where I can see OBS and stuff like that. And then the second one for like consoles, like the 360, the Xbox, and the PS4 that I have in here. And so, and I'm just like, where am I going to fit 2 more monitors? Like, I can't reasonably have 4 monitors in here, right? But then I remembered that once the cats get adopted, that we're still trying to get adopted, one of these monitors goes to cat, and then I have space for another monitor. Well, I also still don't need 3 monitors. But I was thinking maybe I could actually use, you know, one of those for like proper streaming. So like I could have like up on the 3rd screen or something like that. Like, let's say I get lost, I could have like a walkthrough on that side. Or like instead of having to like instead of having to switch over to Opera every time I want to see that this is Moo Farm from 64, I could just see it. And still have one of the monitors for like the consoles and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool. Then again, anytime I'm not playing with a console, I could just like have a I could just have like a like an HDMI switcher that changes it as a second monitor, right? I don't know. Before I even need to worry about any of that, I really should probably just try to get an upgrade to the GPU that I have. Alright guys, we have hit 7,500. I've been going at such a slow pace because I've been grabbing a bunch of different things. Whoopsies. Maybe I should actually focus on shiny hunting for once in my life. Instead of rambling and raving about random things I'm finding in my room. But you don't really think about the things that you have until like you kind of sit down to like look at it. Or like you're talking about it and you're like, oh wait, actually I have this too. Like I completely forgot I had the puka sitting over to the left. Or like I didn't notice that the ghost was turned around facing the wrong way. Alright, what song is next? Peach Gardens from DS. Man. Yeah. So unlike Bulbasaur, Articuno's not going to disparage me. I love this bird too much. It has carried me through many a playthrough. And by carried me, obviously I meant through the Elite Four. I don't think Articuno was my first level 100 though. I think that has to go to Mewtwo, of course. If I could find my Pokemon Yellow, I could probably confirm this. Oh, actually, speaking of things that got leveled up fully, I found out that, I finally, in the Devil May Cry Pika Combat like mobile game, as a free-to-play pay, I'm having so many problems talking. As a free-to-play player, one of the strongest characters in the game, I finally got maxed out after I think like his 4th rerun. And like I don't know what it is, but as a free-to-play player, That like makes me incredibly proud. I'm probably like one of the highest level free-to-play players on that game. What is this? Is this like a Ninja Gaiden like crossover with Mario Kart? Dragon Driftway from 8. This song is sick. I mean, all the songs for Mario Kart are really good. I wasn't expecting this. Also, I guess if you didn't have anything to comment about before, comment like what your favorite Mario Kart song is. And like if you have a reason why behind that, or if you just really like the song. I know I've kind of been like talking over like a lot of the songs from the game, but I'm not just gonna like sit here and like listen to music the entire time while just shiny hunting for fun. That'd be boring and not very entertaining. I just realized that the orientation of the Pokemon game shifted again. I haven't been thinking about it because I've been ranting. I didn't realize that both fire reds are on the bottom. Alright, maybe I should also change like the color of the chair or something. Or no, change the item I'm holding. Dragon Driftway, that's a big piece of Pocky. Let's make it bigger. Chad, I heard you like big Pocky. A big chocolate Pocky. Maple Treeway from Wii. Apparently the Wii one is Cat enjoys the most. Maybe if I can get like the Wii setup in like one of the rooms, I don't know, maybe there could be a Mario Kart Wii day for her and I to race him. Who knows? I don't know, maybe that day can be like one of the days that I kidnap Sal up to the house. Like whenever we're going to do like Unravel 2. And make one of those streams instead a Mario Kart Wii day. I'm still bad at Mario Kart regardless, so maybe the chaos will feed into that. Oh man, is it already 1 o'clock? It doesn't feel like it's been 1 o'clock. Oh well. Go. You know, I think one of the biggest challenges I had whenever I was starting off with YouTube before moving to Twitch for like streaming and stuff like that is like the quality of like the videos. So like whenever I started like streaming, like before even this, like whenever I had to whenever I streamed on or from consoles, it always felt like weird that like whenever I would download the VODs from Twitch or even just export them to YouTube, the quality was always so bad. So like the shift from like doing that to now like recording the videos on my own, it feels so weird like how good the quality is. This is Figure 8 Circuit from Mario Kart DS. like the quality is so night and day, and you can easily tell this by like watching some of the previous videos that I had, like with oh, what is it, Scorn. You can also hear me like breathing into the microphone, which I am so sorry for if you watch that Scorn video. Like I had that one which came directly from Twitch, just from streaming from the Xbox. There was another game that I did that for. Now I need to like go through my catalog of like YouTube videos. Let me check that real quick. It's like some of the old videos before I start streaming again. Like maybe the Walking Dead stuff was like that. Code Vein, Outriders. Remnant 1. Actually, funny enough, the Sword of the Necromancer full playthrough I think was also that way. Let's see, I know there's another game on here that was like it. Oh yeah, Nio. I forgot I played Nio on stream. Oh well. All those burbs look the same. But yeah, going from like these like console streamed from streams to using my own PC was such a big jump that it felt odd initially, because there was a point in time where I also streamed from my laptop, but I couldn't record while also streaming from it, and that also felt weird as well. But it didn't feel like as big of a jump as it was from going from console to this. I had to stop streaming from my laptop for a little bit because I started taking it with me to work. And so then I had to go back to stream from my console. And so go from that to this, it feels so odd. Shy Guy Falls from 8. And like sometimes like while I'm recording, I do wish the quality was still better. Like the quality isn't as good as what I see. Like as I'm looking through OBS right now, which is kind of sad, but then again, maybe I just need to change like some of the codec stuff. And if you have any idea on like what could possibly be like lowering the quality like for the videos, please let me know. I will say that I think the major problem is that I record it in MKV and then what's OBS's thing? Remux it into MP4. Since YouTube doesn't accept MKV videos. Then I use MKV so that way anytime the computer crashes, which has happened several times in the past, I don't lose the data, or I don't lose the footage. I mean, there's been plenty of times where it's like day 12 part 1 and 2 or something like that for that exact reason. I think there was a game that recently, it was one of the Metro Primes. That was a problem as well. All right, hit 7,600, guys. But still, it's just, it's one of those things where I want to record in better quality, but I don't want to risk losing the footage. And if I'm gonna have to like export from Twitch anyway, from the VODs like section, then I mean, I might as well just keep doing it this way, because that quality is still worse than what I'm doing. We got Yoshi Valley from, oh sorry, Yoshi Valley to Nintendo 64 from Mario Kart 8. Yeah. Like, I would think it has something to do with my settings, for like why everything kind of looks slightly blurry, but it might just be the remuxing from OBS. But I guess anything that kind of like has to change how the videos like what, processed or encoded, maybe? I don't know. Probably makes everything a little bit blurrier. I guess it's kind of how like how those videos of Ray with the one bootleg Pokemon card, how come it's so degraded and such bad quality now because it's been shared so often, downloaded and shared. I guess it's kind of like a very similar thing, like taking a video and changing its entire format. Though I wish there was a lossless way of doing that, where if I could record but not lose the footage if I crashed. Nope. All right. But yeah, that's like the number one thing I'm scared of, is just like losing the footage. Especially for something like this that I've been doing for 65 days now. Main menu from Wii. Because like I want this entire thing to be documented, even like the boring parts like now. Where not much is really happening. But it's just, I don't know, the whole documented like aspect of it is probably the most exciting thing for me. But like not every game that I've played, I have recorded footage of. So like for example, the what, Eternal Darkness playthrough that we did, that wasn't recorded. I think if we ever play Dark Watch on stream, that won't get recorded either. I mean, I might record it, but I might not upload it. Because I know there's stuff in that game that YouTube's not very friendly of. But I guess I could restrict the game or the footage to only people that are above 18. But I know that kills any kind of like viewership that video may even get anyway. And it's not like Dark Watch is a very known game. But still. I mean, people know about Eternal Darkness, but I didn't record it. I don't know. Couldn't think of it. I don't know why I actually didn't record like Eternal Darkness. I had fun with it. Even if like some of the combat was a little bit tedious. Like some of the puzzles were a bit weird. Like I don't know. Maybe we'll revisit it one day and do like one of the other two playthroughs. I haven't played that game since we played it for stream. I also didn't record Nintendo days, like when we were just playing like a bunch of different Nintendo games. Yeah, that was a James Bond game. Oh, overall, I guess for that, I played a James Bond game for a little while. Metro Prime 1, I think, was also a part of that because I think we missed the intro for the recording for that in the videos. And there was another game that we played. We played like 3 or 4 games that day. But like, just, I don't know. There's, I probably should just record everything and just think about like uploading it anyway. Because I mean, I've been recording most stuff so far. Do I have the... Hold on a sec. I'm trying to see if I have the the text document that says, yeah, here it is. It's essentially a text document that says all the games I've done for stream. So let's see here, what games have I done? So in 2024, we did Prime 1, 2, and 3, Timesia. Sparking Zero, which I didn't record. Eternal Darkness, which I didn't record. Legend Dragoon. Mega Man X. Did I record Mega Man X? I don't think we did Mega Man X recording either. We did X4, we did both stories for that, which is like my third time posting it to YouTube. Yeah, that tells you how much I love Mega Man and just replaying it. Resident Evil Village, we recorded. The Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection demo. Oh yeah. I did do that. I did record that, but that was very specifically for the devs. So like that video is privated. But we did stream that. The game did fully come out and it's good. And like I haven't really found too many bugs. There are still some. There's some really weird ones that were uncovered with that. Like you could fly with the ladder if you like let go, lash back onto it, paused, and then let go, you could just fly, I think is what it was. I found a bug where I could like later on whenever I was playing like the full game where you could infinitely dash even off like platforms. It's like you would just dash off a platform and keep mashing the dash button and you would just infinitely dash. You would need like something like the dash save, which causes dashes to cost no soul. But it was just a random bug that I found because I was trying to like find where all the secret chests were for an achievement. Which, Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection, I was the first person to get all the achievements for. If you go to True Achievements and look it up. Which I think that should still be the case. Unless they like retimed everything. Which is what I'm going to check right now. All the birds are the same. Let's go ahead and reset that. Yeah, so let's look at this real quick. Yeah, I did get all the achievements. Oh, I'm the only person 100% the game so far. But all the achievements should have been gotten by every... Oh, okay, I see. So there were some achievements that were bugged whenever the game like fully released, and I'm still the only person to get them, which I'm not that surprised. But still, it's still one of those things where it's like, I guess I was the first person, but I still am. So I think that's kind of cool. There was another game that happened to as well that I didn't have a direct impact in. So like, obviously Sword of the Necromancer I'm like a little bit more tied to because I've backed it on Kickstarter and I've played the demos and helped the devs with bugs and beta testing stuff and blah blah blah. Trek to Yomi is a game that I think I was also initially I wasn't, but I think I'm now the first person on True Achievements to also get all the achievements for Trek to Yomi. I played that when the game came out, played it all night, and then got home to get one more achievement. And because there's so much downtime at work where I can just play games, and that night there was nothing going on. So I played that all night, starting at midnight. Got all but like one achievement, got home, continued playing for like I think another hour or so, got the last achievement, got on the website and saw that I was actually the second one to do it. And then later on, I went back to it again, and I noticed I was the first one now, so either it got retimed or the person got banned, I don't know. So also other games that we've played for 2024 that I didn't record was Stardew Valley. We played that with Chip. We only played it once so far, but I know that they want to play it again. And then the last game that we played for 2024 was Chrono Trigger, which actually led into 2025 as well. Also playing Pokemon goes without saying. We played Pokemon Fire Red both and Leaf Green both in 2024 and 2025. But some of the games that we've played so far this year, which have all been recorded, has been Shinobi from 2002, Nightshade, which is that laggy game that was actually pretty hard for like no reason. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, played Contrast 100%, and we did Unravel just 2 weeks ago. So far all the games this year have been recorded. And at this point posted. Or not posted, Unravel's scheduled. But yeah, at some point or another, all the games have been set up. I mean, I intend to record Split Fiction whenever I get to that, and Resident Evil 6, which Split Fiction is meant to be a game that me and Sal are going to be playing together on Mondays. And Resident Evil 6, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be playing that game with 2 different people. I'm not sure if the second person has it set up yet, though. But if it works out, Resident Evil 6 will be played with Sal for 2 of the campaigns, and then with Koki for the other 2 campaigns. But we'll see how well that goes. I know that Sal and I were going to play like all 4 of the campaigns together, but you know, I wanted to collab with Koki for a little while now. The Pikachu VTuber. Oh, that means I have to get I have to get like the thing on screen again that shows who's talking whenever I'm playing. I haven't used that in a while. Oh, actually, I just remember there's a game on here, but I don't remember when we played it. There's another game on here that I didn't have on this list that I just remembered. I played Sea of Thieves with Sal, Jarek, and Ryan. I didn't record that either. But we have clips from it. When did we play that? Now I need to check my clips manager. So bear with me as I look that up. Does that at least tell me what year it happened? Okay, so that happened at the end of 2024. That happened in November. Interesting. Oh boy. So let me add that actually into this list. Played Sea of Thieves. There'll probably be other times like that where I forget what game it was. Also, I've not been reading the names of these videos or these songs for a little while. Rainbow Road from Double Dash. Man. I intend to keep updating this list for... I closed it for some reason. I intend to keep updating this list just so that way, like, in the future, if need be, I can make yearly comps. At least for, like, in terms of funny moments that may happen during them, even if I didn't record them. Though I think the only game on this list that has a clip is Sea of Thieves. I don't think anyone recorded anything, or I don't think anyone did any clips for Sparking Zero or Eternal Darkness, or even the GameCube days. I mean, we got some clips for Sea of Thieves, like I said. We didn't get any clips for Stardew Valley. By the way, I guess I'll put it on public record in case I haven't before. Whenever we played Stardew Valley that day, the little festival or like egg hunt thing, I think it was an egg hunt. I won. I got the hat. I beat Chip, who's been playing Stardew Valley for years. Which is funny because like Kat and I will go to some family like Easter hunt or Easter egg hunt events, and we also her and I are very competitive in that, and her and I have won a few times. By her and I mean separately. We're not working together. You kidding me? Her and I would steal each other's eggs if we could. Alright, what song we got now? Thwomp Ruins from 8. Yeah, there's gonna be some games added obviously to 2025 here shortly with Final Fantasy 8 and Split Fiction. Because that's what we're gonna be doing next. We're gonna be doing Final Fantasy 8 whenever I get back into the swing of proper streaming. And then we'll be doing Split Fiction on Monday. So you have those to look forward to. Hey Koki, how you doing today? I've just been ranting and raving about random BS while vibing out some Mario Kart music to celebrate Mario Kart World, which should have all these songs and all these tracks if it's going to be $80. Yeah, recently but just now I was talking about the I was talking about like the previous games I've done on stream. When am I going to get the Shiny? I don't know. I haven't really been thinking about it too much. A better question is, when is Kai going to get it? That's the wrong raffle. I just realized it was a marker. But yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd go over odds twice in a row, just, you know, to make it fun. Oh boy. The start screen from 8. By the way, the first song that that played from this playlist, Koki, was Coconut Mall, because of course it was. But how are you doing today, Koki? Anything new going on? You just woke up? Well, welcome to the waking world. Make sure to get plenty of fluids and eat some breakfast. With how similar this shiny looks, I might have already like reset over it once. Yeah, there's other games I need to add to that list of things to play. There's some previous games that I've already played through that I want to like play through for stream. Because like one of the personal games that I've been like, the goals I set for myself is to beat all the Assassin's Creed games to 100%. Within reason, of course. Like I can't play like the Windows Phone game. So like, because of that, like I have to like limit that aspect of it. But like I want to play like through all the Assassin's Creed games on stream. I think that'd be kind of fun. Currently, I'm actually in Syndicate for my my personal challenge thing. But I think if I was to play them from stream, I think I would just do the story modes for them and not do like all the side content and stuff like that. So like, for example, if I was doing Black Flag, I'd do like all the story of that, do Freedom Cry, and then move on to Rogue, I believe is the one that came right after Black Flag. One of these days, Koki, you'll win 4 times. Mushroom Gorge from Wii. Also, I can see every time I scroll over the video that there's a section in about, or a little less than an hour, that apparently is the most replayed section of the entire video. So we have apparently some bangers coming up later. Also, as I said at the top of the stream, I do want to get to, I want to get to odds today. So we'll probably end up ending at 8,200. Look, okay, have you considered that I haven't got the shiny yet because you haven't been here yet? Huh? You take the luck from Kai and give it to me. Nah. You're like a luck magnet, what do you mean? I did the wrong one again. Music is funky. Where's your Bulbasaur then? What do you mean? You already got a Bulbasaur. It only required what, 520 eggs or something like that? You need another one? Well, I need another too. Waluigi Stadium and Wario Coliseum from Double Dash. I've played on that stage, those stages so few. I thought this was the main menu music. Yeah, I need to get another 2 Bulbasaurs. I probably should just hunt them with eggs instead of using Professor Oak's lab. But we'll see. Setting up eggs is going to take so much time. Well, just doing soft resets in Professor Oak's lab would be so much faster. But then again, I don't want all these Pokemon, like, starters to have so many different, like, trainer IDs. And having 8,000 odds for eggs is brutal. Especially for how long it takes to get eggs. Another reason to be terrified of Gen 1 and 3. Hey, any egg hunts are going to be brutal. Gen 2 thankfully has a slight workaround if I can get a shiny Ditto. You know, I guess I could actually, for fun, show off the shiny Ditto glitch. I think I've talked about this before. If I can get the Lake of Rage Gyarados and transfer it into, back to Pokemon, like Gen 1 Pokemon, I could show off the funny glitch. Essentially getting a guaranteed shiny Ditto. That way I don't have to hunt it again. Okay. All right. No shiny. Toad Harbor from 8. There's a lot of 8 songs in here. Gen 4 isn't a scare because the Masuda method at least makes it slightly better. But Gen 1 3 eggs are gonna be rough. I wonder if the eggs in 3 or in Emerald are more friendly. Probably not. Thankfully, though, I think it's primarily only stars that need eggs. Because I intend to hunt Why Not in Mirage Island. Oh, Gen 4 Munchlax is going to be a little wild. Oh, well, I remember that at one point I was talking about how, like, I could make the egg hunt slightly harder by having to use the Pokemon I'm breeding to get. Within reason, I guess. Like, use that lineage? No. I don't know. I think the rules for Fire Red and Leaf Green are already set in. Since I can't really do anything about their odds. But like, Gen 2, to make it, I guess, slightly harder, I might have to use the Pokemon itself to breed with. Like in Gen 2, if I want a shiny Umbreon, I gotta use an Umbreon. Or something, I don't know. I know I kind of wanted to do that with Gen 4 because of the Munchlax. But sometimes the only way to get a Pokemon is to breed it to get the Pokemon to begin with. Like in Gen 4, the only way to get a Wynot is to breed a Wobbuffet. And the rule kind of makes it so that way I would have to catch the Pokemon. But if the Pokemon can't be caught in that generation, then I kind of have to circumvent that by breeding to get the Pokemon. I don't know, maybe I'll just keep that as a Gen 2 rule because it's the 1 in 64 eggs kind of stuff. Minus the starters. Because if I'm going to have to use the starter through the game anyway. I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to breed in order to get the Pokemon I need for it. If that makes sense. Did I read this yet? I didn't. The song's about to end, but it was DK Pass from DS. Yeah, like I said, the song's about to end, so let me read the next one coming up too. Grumble Volcano from Wii. This kind of feels like a Banjo-Kazooie song. There's another game that the songs make me think of. I can't think of what it is. Oh well. Did it come race? Well, it's not a racing game, is what I'm thinking of. There's another game that has like these kind of like Egyptian vibes to it. That sounds kind of like upbeat like this, and I can't think what it is. I don't know. Like it's this part of it that's making me think of it. Croc 2, no, but it is an adventure game. Tomb Raider 4. I never played a Tomb Raider game other than the newer ones. Yo, nice gamble all. And there it went. Oh, I just wrote some fighting article. Is it Crash Bandicoot? Like, it's the same sound effect? That okay, then okay. I wouldn't be able to place which Crash Bandicoot, maybe 3, because that's the one I'm most familiar with. But like that, okay. Bowser's Castle from Mario 8. Why is Bowser's Castle shredding a guitar? Why not? I mean, that's a fair point. He's Jack Black. No, Jack Black is Steve. From Minecraft? Secretly Herobrine? Yeah, I feel like I should be having like a guitar battle with Bowser in this song. Which screen is that? I didn't notice this until just now. Can I move you over slightly? Nope, alright. Oh well. I didn't notice until just now that the fire red is a little too big. The what ifs. Wait, 7,900. So some of the things that I do, like while I'm off stream, I get a lot of like push like posts from Reddit talking about like a bunch of like stuff with Twitch, and like one of the things like people like find icks or like turnoffs from like streams, and like some of them were like VTubers. It's like, all right, that's a little weird. Some of them were like no webcam, which was like, all right, now it feels targeted. And then like another one was like VTubers suck. No, they don't. They're just anime characters. Like another one was like the video game screen isn't big enough, and it made me like curious if like if my if this is big enough on like phone screens. And it had me like a little bit worried about that. But like I was watching some of my previous videos on YouTube, and like it looks fine on my phone, but I guess it might be a little bit different on Twitch. On your phone. Well, another one that I was like, they were like, it's if the screen is too busy, right? Like there's a lot of stuff that isn't like the game or stuff like that on the screen. And like, while I understand it, I don't think my screen is too busy. Like it has like a lot of stuff kind of going on. Like if you actually like look at it, like, yeah, there's Dancing Charmander family in the top right. There's like animations going on all at the bottom of the screen. but they were like previous shiny hunts that I did, and then the current objective, plus all the emotes that I currently have. And other than like the VTube chair over here, everything else that's pertinent is just like right in the center of the screen. So I don't think my screen's too busy. Like if I had, where is it? This. If I had this up as well, like I don't think this is too busy either, because once again, this sticks to being at the bottom right of the screen. Or at the bottom of the screen, which I think is where like all my animations minus the Charmander family is. So it's like kind of like centralized in one location. This is Piranha Plant Pipeway from 7. Was 7 also on the Wii? I actually don't know. Or was that also like a GameCube title? 7 was 3DS? Oh. I didn't own a 3DS back then anyway, so I wouldn't have known about that. Dude, this was the music for the 3DS? Alright. They went hard for handheld music. That was amazing. Yeah, I said this earlier, but like I missed out a lot on Mario Kart. The only Mario Kart that I played as a kid, wait, hold on. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me make sure the year this came out before I say it. Maybe it was this one. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, so it was that. Okay, so the only Mario Kart that I played as a kid was Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart Wii. I almost said 8. It came out in 2008. All right, next song is Mario Striker from the Game Boy Advance on Mario Kart 8. I liked racing games as a kid, but I didn't play Mario Kart much. I mainly played like Need for Speed and Midnight Club. Hi Kai, Char Char. How you doing, buddy? Oh, and Burnout. Played Burnout as well. Those are mainly the racing games I played. I didn't play Mario Kart other than Wii. You're watching the Caps game, so you can't hear. What record? What did OV have a record in? I know that there was something about like breaking like the kind of like defensive thing from earlier. I wonder. I don't know anything about records. I need to type in chat as well as talk on stream. It's wild. Wait, Cavs game, it's... What? They play hockey games super early. It's only like 2 o'clock in the East Coast. Well, I guess they probably would have started at 1. Then again, there's like, what, like a billion different like hockey games going on like all the time. Wait. Don't I have a cat jam emote from 7TV? I could have swore I had one. Well, now I need to check. I'm not signing in, I will. That Joel is rapidly approaching your area. Yeah, I guess I don't have cat jam. All right, I guess I'll just add that real quick. All right. I thought I had it, but I guess I didn't. This is Wario Stadium from 64. You're freaking out? Oh, it was 894 and he just got 895. The all-time goal record. You're freaking out? Well, I mean, if you think about it, can't he get more still? He broke the all-time goal record. Now he can go even higher with it. Unless this happens to be his retirement game. Let me reset chat so that way Cat Jam will show up properly anyway. As soon as I remember where I put it. Hello? Usually anytime I refresh the cache, it resets it. What is going on? Oh well. Oh no, now it reset. Okay. Try cat jamming now. Main menu from Mario Kart 7. No, alright. Fair enough. Let him Joel. I don't know how like those spinning fish hurt people's eyes. Maybe it's because it's kind of smaller on my screen. I wish I could share in the excitement of like the all-time goal records, but like I don't watch hockey. Like thing, and I stay pretty reserved even whenever like I see records being broken. Maybe it's because I'm not like emotionally invested in it. I don't know. Like I think it's really cool. Like it's pretty awesome, but like now what? Since he's still playing, doesn't that mean you can just keep raising it? Like raising the record higher and higher? Also 894 for all-time goals? That seems kind of low. Or is like the lifespan of like a hockey player is not that long? And by that I mean like how long they play. Career life is what I probably should say. Super Bell Subway from Mario Kart 8. Subway? I think I know what I want for lunch, guys. What's your go-to Subway sandwich? If you have a Subway. The burger sub. I mean, what is a steak sub but just a shredded burger? Sorry. Obviously still stuffy. Are you guys ready? We still got to do this one more time tomorrow. I apologize for YouTube that there's going to be so much Pokemon in 1 week, but it is what it is. The important thing, honestly, is that I'm just streaming again. I have so much fun doing this and just kind of like shooting the breeze. Vibing out. Then eventually we'll get back into longer streams. Alright guys, last check before we hit 8,000. We still have 2 more checks to go through, and then we'll be wrapping up for the day. Last check, can we get it? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Alright. 8,000 resets. So have fun with your 20k raffle. Subway is an international, like, restaurant chain, right? Like, at this point, I generally don't know. I keep combining generally and genuinely. Like, I genuinely do not know if, like, what restaurant or fast food restaurants are like international versus not. Like maybe Quiznos is messing it up in like Europe, but it's just not as popular here. Maybe Jimmy John's is in Japan, but like it just tears it up here in America. No. No, not, no. Oh, we got a good look, Oki. It was there for a flash, you know. Alright, well, this starts the fight. We got Battle Course 3 from the Game Boy Advance on Mario Kart Wii. You were so close to the octopus. And then you got interrupted by the Pika Ramen. Koki, are you gonna let Whiskers get a three-peat? Oh, actually, hold on a second. How many do we have in this? Okay, we're still missing quite a few. You're gonna let Whiskers get the three-peat? How kind of you. Yeah, Kai stripped that from him last time. I think, what, you were the three-peat for the slots, right? And then, no one's gotten the three-peat on the Pokemon namings yet. Alright, this is Waluigi Pinball from DS. Is there a Mario Kart Pinball? Like, surely if there's a Pokemon Pinball and a Sonic Pinball, there should be a Mario Kart Pinball. We don't talk about Sonic Pinball here? Why? Why not? It's great. What do you mean? The game we don't talk about here is Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. That's the game we don't talk about here. of all the games in the oh, what is actually the name of that collection? Let me look that up real quick. I forget what the game collection is called. It's like Genesis Mega Collection Plus or something like that. Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. There's like so many games in it, and like looking at like the clear times, right? So like in True Achievements, there were 2 achievements that I played offline apparently. But before that, the last achievement that I unlocked in that would have been July 21st of 2013. And then if you go there now, you see that I got the last achievement for Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine on December 10th, 2024. This took me like 11 years to get one achievement. I'm bad at Tetris style games. Rainbow Road from 8. I think the only Tetris game that I've genuinely enjoyed has been pinball Tetris Effect on the Xbox. That's such a pretty game. I might have to get good at Tetris for specifically that game. And then never touch another Tetris game. Then we're in our last little bit of time before we hit odds with Articuno. I gotta say, it's not looking good, chat. Not looking good. Not looking good, Koki. Oh, Koki, since you're here, I talked about it very briefly, but I wanted to know if you happen to get your Xbox set up for Resident Evil 6, or if you're still waiting for me to get through Final Fantasy 8 before you do that. Not yet. All right. To be fair, technically speaking, you have all of Final Fantasy 8 and Leon's campaign in Resident Evil 6. Because I believe Resident Evil 6 just kicks you off in Leon's campaign, right? Or is that just the tutorial that does that? Let's see here. What the song we got now is Mushroom Bridge and Mushroom City from Double Dash. At the rate we're going, I don't know if we'll actually get to the most replayed section of this video. Good question. Yeah, I know that it messes with Leon and Helena, but like, I don't know if it continues you in it or if it's just the tutorial that has it like that, and then you get to choose your story. I mean, it's not really a big deal anyway. Could literally do both campaigns and then do both of your campaigns later. It's also kind of funny that Resident Evil 6 is going to stick around for so long. In like, for streams on Sundays. Also, when getting things for Final Fantasy 8, I forgot it was 8, or I forgot it was 4 discs, like Legend of Dragoon, which means I get to use the the disc 1 through 4 template that I didn't use for Legend of Dragoon yet. I need to go back and actually do the thumbnails for Legend of Dragoon. Aside from Mega Man X4, it's the only game on, and that's because Mega Man X4's like auto-generated thumbnail was perfect for what I wanted it to be. So close to squids again. All right, we are about to be less than 100 resets away from odds. All right. It's the final 100 countdown. Oh, this is what song we're going to kick it off with, huh? Moonview Highway from Wii. Man. I mean, I was that kind of for what I was saying. ADHD hours that kicked in. That's what you get whenever you have a bop music like this. Oh, I remember now. I was talking about how, like, the thumbnails. Yeah, Legend of Dragoon and Mega Man X4, because it has, like, it perfectly auto-generated the thumbnails for both games. Or both videos of Mega Man X4. Are the only games since I started returning to streaming where I've uploaded without thumbnails. All the others have it. And I know that, like, not all of the thumbnails have been pretty, like Chrono Triggers, for example, but, like, I've been enjoying every single, like, thumbnail I've made so far. Especially the Metroid Prime ones where it's just, like, goofy that I'm using the languages in the game to make the thumbnails. Which is the Easter egg for the thumbnails for, I think, Metroid Prime 1 and 2, I think? It was either 1 and 2 or 1 and 3. Where I essentially made the part 1, 2, 3, etc. Was the language I was using in game. I think it was 1 and 2, because I think 3 I couldn't find a unique language for it. And I didn't want to reuse previous ones. This is Ice Ice Outpost from 8. Oh, Kohi, you're hitting me with a sip at near the end of stream? All 5? All 5. All right. We got 1. Oh my god. Hi, Koki Char. I'll do the increment in a minute as well. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Thankfully, I still have the tabs open. We haven't had an increment for a little while either. Now we're at 53. I wonder if I could do like an animation that for like on the screen that just shows like a +1 going up. I could do that after stream. No sound, no nothing, just +1. There, what song we got now? We got title screen from DS. Ooh. button. Oh yeah, we'll just nearly hit 2 hours. And has it been since Charmander where I streamed Pokemon the entire weekend? It's certainly been a while. I don't remember the last time I had a full weekend of just Pokemon. Oh man, it probably really hasn't been since Charmander. Whenever I started streaming and I just did the Pokemon hunt for Charmander. Huh. Because for those, I was only doing Pokemon. I'm not counting like where, when we got the Bulbasaur, I played one game and then transitioned to that. I'm talking about just like solely Pokemon. Actually, I wonder if it'd be more fun to just stop at odds. Oh, whoop. Which, if I remember correctly, is this command, right? Yeah. Nobody's used the odds command yet, so I thought it'd just be fun to use it. Alright, next song. Toad Circuit / Mario Circuit from 7. You know, Koki, for that command, I should do it like how you did for Throne. I think that'd be funner. No. Just gonna find it. That or should like link to like a website where it's only like fans like that are like for sale, like ceiling fans, standing fans. That's a big salad you got there, Kat. You're gonna ask if I want to buy a salad in the middle of the stream?
Middle? I thought you would start like 2 hours ago.
I did start 2 hours ago, but I was about to end. I was gonna get to odds.
Oh, middle though.
Okay, fine. You want to say hi to Cat Cookie? Are you trying to airplane me salad?
Go force you into a bite of freaking
salad. I'll take a bite of salad in a minute.
I will eat this whole salad before you get to it.
Fine, come here. Cookie says hi.
Redact my statement. You don't give me salad.
You can't redact.
Yes, I can.
Why can you redact?
Alright, good thing.
How does this work?
Redact, because you didn't want to bite my salad.
Why is it all hard? It's all hard pieces of salad.
What do you eat, much?
I get that it's all crunchy salad, but it feels like you just gave me like straight croutons of salad.
They're just ranch covered rock.
Exactly. Yeah, covered in what was it, clay?
Yeah.
Silly.
So, like...
Can't believe she's having salad cereal. I mean, you did just wake up. By the way, she said that was covered in ranch. I had no ranch on those pieces of salad she gave me. She gave me dry, hard pieces of salad. Let's see here. All right. Hey, look, she just strutted in here knowing I'm streaming with a bowl. She's coming in here with like a bowl of salad, like a glass bowl of salad. You ever do that? You just walk into a random room with a glass bowl of salad. You know, that's your challenge for the day, guys. Your challenge is to walk around outside with a mug or like just like a normal glass of a drink of your choice. What's a salad? Well, see, you know what like are in trees, right? Like those green bits in trees. Well, imagine instead of it being in trees, it came from the ground. Not the grass, but like a different type of green. It's that. Oh, right, you never been outside. It's here, actually, hold on a sec. I got a perfect example. You see the Venusaur in the top right? See how he's like green like that? And like those like things on its head and its sides? Like that? It's that. That's what a salad is. It's those pieces of Venusaur. Gross. Yeah, I know. Like, you'd think that people wouldn't eat Pokemon, but you know how it is. Wario's Gold Mine from Wii. Yeah, like I said, your challenge is to just take one of your standard glasses, your liquid holding glasses, and just walk outside with it and just drink from it. Go to the store with it. Okay. We've hit odds. We've hit odds. Every single reset now after this, there's really just the two next resets for the stream. Every reset following this is now over odds. We've had back-to-back over odds hunts. Which for a game like this, makes sense. We've now officially entered over odds, guys. My boys. Congrats, thanks. I do my best work when I'm over odds. Okay. And then lastly, the last reset of the day, guys. Can I do these individually or no? I don't think I can. Oh, I can actually if I use my keyboard. Interesting. All right, we'll do these one by one. Come on. Oh, it's just I clicked on a different game. Whoops. All right, nope. By the way, we're in the section where like the most replayed section of the video is. All right, so it's not the second one. What song is this? Shaga Bazaar from 7. I think this is how I should do it at the end of every single stream, is just do each of these like games single individually. All right, last one. Last guau of the day. Shame. And that's it. That's all she wrote for the day, guys. It's a fat rip up in the chat. But with that, guys, I will be wrapping up today. So for purposes of YouTube, if you also want to say bye to YouTube, hope you enjoyed vibing out to the Mario Kart music. Who knows? Maybe I'll do Castlevania music next time or something. I don't know. But with that, YouTube, thank you all for coming. I'll bid you all adieu, and memento mori. Have a good one, YouTube.